I started my GLP-1 journey in February of 2024, and I started making content about it in March of 2024. Somewhere between that time and up until recently, I lost the plot. When I first started this channel, it was just strictly to share my journey so that other people didn't feel alone. I know that that was something that I looked for when I started. I wanted to see how people were doing and their experiences, but not wanting to be like marketed to or, something where there was like a motive behind it, right? Just people genuinely sharing their journey. And that's what I wanted to do. I don't know exactly at what point. I guess I could go back and look at videos, but I felt like I had to take on this role. Like, I went from just sharing my journey to trying to teach people things. And if you see, there's a video I did in December of 2023, not related to GLP-1 stuff, but it talked about that. Like, that was something that I did when I lost 80 something pounds. It was from 2020 to 2021. I was so focused on myself. And then I got to this point where I started focusing more on other people than myself. And again, I lost the plot. So I want to get back to doing more of that. And I have to recognize that I am in maintenance. So my content may not necessarily appeal to someone that is in the weight loss process. And that's okay. There are lots of creators that are going through that phase. So what I want to do is just focus on sharing my maintenance journey. If you're new, my name is Taisha. I have been on Zepbound since February of 2024. I have stopped counting the weeks, so you just got to do the math. My highest dose was 5 milligrams, and that's currently what I'm on. I've been in maintenance since July of 2024. I would say that this is going really well. Not only did I lose, a pretty significant amount of weight, but my markers are better. My lab results are much better now than they were before, and that's a win. I'm able to do more things now than I was before. Simple things like that we take for granted. Things like I can park anywhere in the parking lot and go into the store. I'm not like necessarily trying to find the closest one just because I don't want to walk, or being able to get in and out of the car without any, without being in pain, without feeling like like it required a lot of work. Being able to walk a decent distance without my ankles and feet and legs swelling up. Like, these are significant. As I was improving and I got to my goal body fat percentage, once I got there, it was like I needed something else. Now, as far as the dietary stuff, I feel like I'm pretty solid there, but it's the movement. And that was very easy for me to kind of get complacent with, because it's like I tell you, don't look at it as the finish line. Because if you look at maintenance or this goal weight as a finish line, you're gonna check out. You're gonna check out unless you just have really solid systems in place. And that's another thing, having systems in place, you got to switch them up sometimes. And the best way to know if you have a good system is not when things are going really well, but when life throws you curveballs. Like, does that system still work? So I'm in the process of still figuring that out. I don't have any particular goals. Like, I don't have a weight goal. I've reached my body fat percentage goal. I really just want to maintain, but I know that I feel better when I move my body. So I haven't been doing any strength training since I stopped going to the gym, and that was due to financial reasons, and that's okay. But there was nothing to stop me from doing it at home, because that's what I had done for well over a year before I started even going to the gym. So trying to figure out what it is I want so I can tap back into that. Now, I know I like having the look of, some definition, and it has nothing to do with other people, right? It's just what I want to see. Well, I'm losing that, of course, because I'm not doing anything. The little bit that I have been doing is nothing near the amount of effort that I was putting forth before. So I am the product of my effort. I have a new plan, and that'll be walking daily, and that starts today. Today is Thursday, November 6th, and the goal is walking for 30 minutes every day. So whether that's in real life or on a walking pad, I'm going to get a 30-minute walk in every day. I'm also going to do calisthenics 3 days a week. It's between two programs that I've been looking at. I'm not sure which one I want to do, but I'll figure it out. Either way, that is going to be 3 times a week. Since the plank challenge ended, I've been planking every day for 1 minute, and I have no desire to do it longer than that. And that is basically starting off my day accomplishing something. So I feel good with that. The amount that I've been eating has been basically the same amount that I've been eating, but my activity level is not the same. So even though I'm not eating any more than before, my activity is not there. So I'm sure that I've gained some weight and I'm okay with that. This is really about trying to get my systems together. And something that I thought was solid, I haven't fully recovered. So it's very easy to tell other people, right, what they should do, what they shouldn't do, or give advice about these different things. But what better way to show you than in real life? So I've got to revamp my habit stacking. Now, once I do this stuff for a week, I'll have something to come back and report to you. If you're someone that's in the stats, those will be things that I'll be putting on the community tab so that, I can share those things with you. And once I start moving my body, oh, that's what I just thought about. So I was on the phone with a friend yesterday and I came to the realization that I gave myself an out. I don't mind recording things. I don't mind sharing all this stuff. But when I got to a point where I felt like I couldn't really figure out what I wanted to do as far as working out, I just said, well, I'm just not going to record everything that I do. And that was just an excuse because that really was a form of accountability for me. And even though Instagram is like my food and exercise diary, it was a form of accountability, right? Like every day I looked forward to proving to myself, like, you're not the same person that you used to be. You don't just give up, you keep going, you're consistent. And I fell into that trap. I got complacent. So I'm not even going to allow things to get out of hand. Again, I like the way that I feel when I work out. So I'll be doing that and I'll be putting those things on Instagram. Now, if I'm just walking in real life, like I'm not on the walking pad with my camera and stuff, then maybe I'll just post a screenshot of my Apple Health stuff. So anyway, I wanted to make this video to let you know that I feel like I'm back on track, right? I don't have to try to take this role as the teacher or the mindset person in the GLP-1 space. I am just simply Taisha, here to share my Zepbound journey with you. And this would be an ongoing thing, right? As long as I'm on it. So I feel like I'm back. I'm excited. And I'm excited to come up next week and let you know how things are going. And if I have anything to talk about sooner, I'll make something. But what you can count on is a video every Friday. And I will still continue to do the Monday, what is it, like the Monday mingle or something. I came up with a name for it, but that'll be every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If for some reason something happens and I cannot come on, there'll be a post in the community tab letting you know. So outside of that, you can just count on 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Mondays. And then I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do for the members. So that is all I have for you. I'm really excited. Remember, we can share our journeys, but we should never compare them. Bye. Now she's glowing, feeling brand new. Simply Taisha. She's the